traveling much since last week?
Just Europe and Brazil.
Yeah, well, I remember first time.
Belgium, France, business, and then go back over to the UK for family. That way, one was
That's always smart. Good planning.
with so family.
How long is Brazil?
This is the winter. So then we're just coming in the summer. Like the wind doesn't move on that. It's really strange actually getting dead wrapped around this stuff. While I was there, just really cool. 16 degrees in the day. Yeah, wind at night was been full.
Really?
And so like buddy down there, he his family has really passionate family.
Okay.
Okay. So he says, come on up to the family farm. We've done business, right? Yeah, so come on, meet my family, my parents, and family.
Okay.
Yeah. So he said, there is like 2 hours north of where I was. So land is a hollow, 3.5 hours around this. So then it's like 2 hours. Yeah. So I thought, I think it's why give us some the right. That's what I'm going to take order. Hey, so I went to cheap solution. And then I came back to
So no, you're right, because not.
So
that's why it's a little turned around. Actually do that.
but it's not debate, all right. But it's like it's actually on marriage.
And how are you doing?
See?
Training you right?
Training's understanding.
Television. Yeah. This is like a break.
Yeah, almost perfect. Yes. This is
I'm gonna fire you. You don't have to wait for 12.
no, this is second.
I'll call the meeting to order. The annual general meeting of the EDC. Is there any declaration of a pecuniary interest on matters on the agenda by anyone? It appears that we have one. I want to determine first of all whether or not the constitution of this meeting is appropriate in accordance with the bylaws. Can you confirm for us, Robin? All voices has been up. Thank you. I have a mover and a seconder that I have served as chair and Robin as reporter of this particular meeting, and that the notice of annual meeting is emailed to directors 10 days prior to the meeting date as required by the bylaws. Mover and seconder. Moved by Paul, second by Sheila. In favor? Approved. I have a mover and a seconder with respect to the resolution that the annual general meeting minutes of June 22nd, 2022 be approved as presented. Have a mover, seconded. Bill, thank you.
Sure, just Joe can was out very AGM, so that's I can second.
Paul, You stand and you still. Thank you. I have a mover and a seconder that the agenda for the June 21st, 2023 annual general meeting be approved as presented. All in favor? Approved.
We can go over and-
Invite. We did.
That was for the last year's minutes.
Yes.
And now for today's agenda.
Thank you.
Hey, Joe, is there any way you could speak up here? I'm having a tough time hearing. I imagine the live stream probably would be too.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you, but very faintly. So hopefully you can just either talk towards it or speak up a bit.
Thank you. I have a mover and a seconder to adopt the agenda for this meeting as presented. Moved by Sheila, second by Mike. All in favor? I have a mover and a seconder. Resolved that all acts of proceedings, contracts, bylaws, appointments, elections, payments enacted, made, done, and taken by directors and officers of the corporation since the last annual meeting on Wednesday, June 22nd, 2002, are hereby approved, ratified, and confirmed. I have a mover and a seconder in that respect. Sam, mover, second by Paul. All in favor? Approved. The next item on the agenda is the chair's report, which is mine. I'll be very brief with respect to this. I thank everyone for their cooperation. First of all, for this past year. I was involved in what can best be described as the first year that we've had as the ADC, with really no significant connection or relationship with the city of Sault Ste. Marie. All of the old stuff was cleaned up. And I was happy that the EDC was on a number of occasions asked to advise with respect to programs and plans of the development division of the city of Sault Ste. Marie. I'm much more enthusiastic, though, looking forward, having established that level of independence and working arrangement with the city of Sault Ste. Marie, that we will, with the CDC and other agencies within our community, assist the development economically of startup people or individuals who want to get into business. And I look forward to the continued working relationship with the CDC and the program that we are trying to embark upon, and that hopefully, Robert, you will help us develop. And in that vein, we are going to be looking for volunteers to assist us in the committee stage with respect to the working arrangement with the CDC. So don't be shy, step forward, get involved. It's good for the city and it's good for the people of the city of Sault Ste. Marie. Thank you for your help. Would you like to add to that, Paul?
Yeah, I just wanted to say a couple words that this is my last meeting for the EDC, so I've been involved for over 7 years.
Can you hear that, Robert? We've
Oh, I
lost you.
couldn't hear that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's been involved the last 7+ years. As Joe was just indicating, there have been some significant changes, and there's been a lot of people in play with the EDC in the city. So thank you to everyone for making it enjoyable and truly getting to see the impact of economic development in the community. And I feel like it's in good hands, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes in the future as well. So thanks to everyone.
The next item on the agenda.
Yes, thank you. And first of all, I'd like to thank Paul for his 7 years of service. That's outstanding. He brought a lot to the community. He's done great things. So congratulations, Mike. I'd also like to thank Joe for his stewardship through the last year, which has been the probably one of the tougher times as far as getting the relationship sorted out and developing a new working model going forward. So thank you for that, Joe. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
And that's, I'll keep it brief as well. That's the reporter. So thank you for your service.
Now, item 9 on the agenda. We have the election of officers and the executive. Robert, thank you for agreeing to stand as chair for the EDC in the coming year. And there is a resolution proposed, and I need a mover and a seconder. Resolved that Robert will serve as chair and will serve, and we need now someone to sit as vice chair. Is there any volunteer? I sent out a letter to everyone on the board requesting if there was any interest in sitting as the vice chair to assist Robert in the event that he has to be out of town to chair meetings or give some direction with respect to matters that may come up in his absence. We do want involvement in that. Ask someone to come forward, volunteer. Sheila? Sheila, thank you very much for standing for the position of vice chair. And so I will read the full resolution. Resolved that Robert Brewer will serve as chair, and Sheila Purvis will serve as vice chair, and Bill Freiberger will serve as secretary treasurer of the EDC. I have a mover and a seconder in that respect. Moved by Paul, seconder, Sam. All in favor? Approved. Second. Yeah. That's probably going to check you. Well, you now have your new executive committee, and we're all here to support you. If you need some assistance or help, don't be shy. Call on us. Maybe you don't want to hear from us anymore, but we're here. Item 10 on the agenda is the reappointment of BDO as the auditors for 2023 for the EDC. I have a mover and a second in that regard. Moved by Sheila, second by Bill. Resolved that BDO Canada LLP be appointed auditors for 2023 fiscal year. All in favor? Final matter on the agenda, item 11, resolved that the EDC annual general meeting of June 21st, 2023 be adjourned. Can I have a mover or seconder? Sarah, seconded. All in favor? Approved. Thank you. And I'll turn the meeting over to you, Robert. Well,
Thanks, Joe. Just from a housekeeping perspective, Robin, are we able to start the other meeting early?
Yes,
I know that it's live streamed, so is that something we're in a position to do?
we can start early. Once we start, we'll read the resolution for the closed session. We'll stop the live stream, do the closed session, and then when we resume the regular agenda, we'll start the live stream back up.
Okay, so we're okay to start it early, even though we would have advertised that it started at 12:30. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So with that, call the meeting to order. This is the second of the three agendas. So this is the agenda for the open meeting. And the first order of business is to move into closed. So need a mover and a seconder. I'll read the resolution. It is resolved that this board move into closed session to consider one item concerning financial information supplied in confidence to the local board. Further be it resolved that should the said closed session be adjourned, the board may reconvene in closed session to discuss the same matters without the need for a further authorizing resolution. Do I have a mover and a seconder? Okay. Robin, can you record them for me? I'm having a tough time seeing everybody.
Gannon and Bill.
Okay, all in favor? Done. Okay, so now we turn to the third agenda, which is the closed agenda. Call that meeting to order. Does anybody have a pecuniary interest in it?